Protecting land for people has been part of Scenic Hudson's DNA since its founding to protect Storm King Mountain in the Hudson Highlands. But over the last 30 years, our land preservation program has evolved dramatically. Since 1990, Scenic Hudson has created dozens of free public parks, an emerald necklace spanning from Yonkers to Albany. These parks connect people with the river, wildlife, and the Hudson Valley's history. They provide recreation, healing, and solace, never more so than in the past pandemic year, and inspire visitors to take responsibility for the stewardship of their communities and their planet. Many of these parks are on post-industrial riverfronts, transforming what had been unfriendly back alleys, dragging communities down, into welcoming front doors that lift them up. Some address long-standing inequities, providing access to nature and to the Hudson River for those who have never had it. Over this time, we have learned to work with partners, to listen carefully to each community, and engage local organizations, schools, and residents. We partner with state agencies, local governments, and other land trusts. Working together, we provide new recreational opportunities around restored urban treasures, such as Newburgh's Crystal Lake and Poughkeepsie's Fallkill Creek. We help residents create urban farms to enhance access to fresh, healthy food. What compelled Scenic Hudson to make this leap? We recognized a great unmet need. So we stepped up our game by providing a vision, planning know-how, and a legacy of success based on building relationships and securing public-private investment. Scenic Hudson also provided Steve Rosenberg, who has been the guiding force behind our key land and park milestones over the last 31 years. In 1990, a young Washington lawyer took a huge gamble when he followed his heart and joined a small group with a big vision, Scenic Hudson. Today, as Steve retires and the dynamic board chairs of Scenic Hudson and its land trust, Kristen Gamble and Simon Roosevelt, step down, we celebrate them and two of our valuable partners, the Kingston Land Trust and Harambe Kingston. During Steve's tenure as executive director of our land trust, we've also earned a national reputation for innovative strategies to protect working farmland, framing our work in the context of the regional food shed, whose continuing erosion would otherwise lead to the loss of fresh local food for residents of New York City and the Hudson Valley. And we've committed to protecting the lands vital to the Valley's adaptation to a changing climate, implementing analytical tools that focus on this global challenge. Throughout, Steve has worked in partnership with Scenic Hudson President Ned Sullivan, under whose leadership Scenic Hudson has grown exponentially in size, stature, and impact, and with our committed boards, led since 2016 by Scenic Hudson Chair Kristen Gamble and the Land Trust Chair Simon Roosevelt. During Simon's tenure, the Land Trust undertook projects of unprecedented complexity, resulting in the permanent protection of 1,100 acres in the Hudson Highlands and 520 acres on Ulster County's riverfront. Balancing a passion for conservation with lawyerly precision and strategic focus, Simon was the right person to lead the Land Trust Board through these difficult transactions. The great-great-grandson of Theodore Roosevelt, Simon got his start in land conservation, helping to preserve 23,000 acres of TR's former ranch in North Dakota and transferring it to the U.S. Forest Service established by his ancestor. More recently, he founded the Conservation Roundtable, uniting the leaders of hunting, fishing, and conservation organizations. It helped gain passage of the Great American Outdoors Act, dramatically increasing funds for restoring national parks. Kristen, a pioneering woman on Wall Street who served as longtime chair of our investment committee, played a key role in shielding Scenic Hudson's endowment from the 2008 economic downturn. Inspired by girlhood visits to her grandmother's mountain cabin in Idaho, she is committed to connecting all people to nature. Her chairmanship of Scenic Hudson coincided with the twin challenges of the pandemic and our national reckoning with systemic racism. She inspired Scenic Hudson's determination to keep our parks open and increase our impact in the valley's cities. And with her late husband, Charles Flood, she has provided leadership financial support. As a lasting gift of love to his wife, Mr. Flood made a generous contribution, enabling Scenic Hudson to conserve 590 acres in Columbia County, now a state wildlife management area bearing his name. Scenic Hudson also honors two partners, the Kingston Land Trust and Harambe Kingston. Both are doing outstanding work to unite the city's diverse population. The KLT's innovative projects include the Kingston Green Line, a safe walking and biking route through the city, a land match program bringing together property owners and groups seeking free space for activities that benefit the environment and community, and developing neighborhood gardens. Through initiatives like these, as the KLT says, it is achieving solidarity through land. Harambe is the Swahili word for all pulled together, and that's exactly what Kingston's Harambe is empowering people to do. It engaged the community to protect the Pine Street African Burial Ground, the final resting place of dozens of enslaved blacks, and secured financial support from the Kingston Land Trust and Scenic Hudson to acquire the sacred site in 2019. Last year, it partnered with Scenic Hudson to create a woodland trail near Kingston that honors abolitionist and civil rights activist Sojourner Truth, who endured 29 years of enslavement in Ulster County before walking to freedom across lands we have preserved. Across the river in Hyde Park, Franklin Delano Roosevelt loved looking out his bedroom window at views of the Hudson River. Views Scenic Hudson has permanently protected. FDR once said, "We have always held to the hope, the belief that there is a better life, a better world, beyond the horizon." Thanks to 30 years of exemplary service by Steve Rosenberg, the leadership of Simon Roosevelt and Kristen Gamble, partners like the Kingston Land Trust and Harambe Kingston, and supporters like you, that horizon is closer than ever.